Okay, get ready for this. Because the James Webb Space Telescope just made a discovery that might change everything we thought we knew about alien life. I'm talking about K218b, a world twice the size of Earth, orbiting a faint distant star about 120 light-years away. It's massive, it's mysterious, and right now it's the center of the most electrifying discovery in astronomy. So what did JWS find? In the thick, swirling atmosphere of this distant exoplanet, it picked up a chemical called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. Here on Earth, that stuff? It's only made by living things, mostly by tiny ocean plankton. That's right, marine microbes. If that DMS signal holds up, this could be the first real evidence, an actual biosignature of life outside our solar system. But wait, it gets crazier. The telescope also spotted methane and carbon dioxide, both linked to biological processes here on Earth. And here's the kicker. K218b sits in the habitable zone, the sweet spot where liquid water could exist. Where there's water, there could be life, right? Now, K218b isn't just any planet, it's a Hycean world. Imagine a global ocean beneath a hydrogen-rich sky, a new, overlooked type of planet that might be perfect for life. Suddenly the places we search for life just got a whole lot bigger. But let's pump the brakes. Scientists aren't claiming little green aliens, not yet. There are still other possible explanations for what we're seeing. Still, the pieces of this puzzle fit almost too perfectly. For decades, we've asked if we're alone. Today, with discoveries like this, the universe feels just a little less silent. So stay curious, because we might be closer than ever to finding out we're not alone.
Imagine finding proof of life, not on Earth, but floating in a distant planet's clouds. Sounds wild, right? Let's break down why experts are so excited, does. Dr. Alicia Ramirez explains that dimethyl sulfide, DMS, is almost always made by living things here on Earth. So spotting DMS in a planet's atmosphere is like nature's neon sign. Hey, life might be here. Now, Dr. Omar Patel says our telescopes are sharp enough to pick up these faint signals across light years. The data isn't just static, it's significant. We've basically got a molecular fingerprint. And Dr. Mei Ling Zhou points out, Hycean worlds might actually be better for life than Earth-like planets with deep oceans and stable conditions. Still, as Dr. Klaus reminds us, we have to rule out weird chemistry. But right now, the simplest answer might just be life. Stay tuned.
What if we really found life on K218b? I mean, imagine the headlines. Alien life confirmed, 120 light-years from Earth. The big question is, can we actually go there? Alright, let's get real. K218b is over 700 trillion miles away. Even if I rode along with the Parker Solar Probe, the fastest thing humans ever built, it would still take over 44,000 years to get there. That's like starting your journey before humans even invented writing. But hey, don't lose hope just yet. Right now, our most ambitious missions, like Artemis or SpaceX's Starship, are built for quick trips around our own neighborhood. The only things we've sent out of the solar system are Voyager 1 and 2, and those took nearly 50 years just to reach the edge. But here's where it gets interesting. Scientists are dreaming big, like sci-fi big. First uplight sail propulsion, like Breakthrough Starshot. Imagine a tiny spacecraft surfing on a beam of laser light, zipping along at 20% the speed of light. That could get us to K218b in, well, just 600 years. Not exactly a weekend trip, but way better than 44,000. Then there's nuclear fusion, think Project Daedalus. Fusion-powered rockets could cut the trip to a few hundred years. And if you really want to dream, there's antimatter and warp drives. Totally theoretical for now, but the math isn't just science fiction anymore. So, can we travel to K218b? Not yet. But if there's life out there, you better believe we're going to try. Imagine a message arriving, not in a bottle, but on a beam of light from a distant world like K218b. Scientists believe it might have water, the ingredient for life. But what if they found more? What if they found life itself? Such a discovery would be the biggest news in human history, echoing through every part of our society. It would challenge our science, philosophy, and especially our faith. For millennia, religions have guided us, assuming we are the only thinking beings in creation. Suddenly we'd have to consider that the divine might have a much larger family. Would this shatter our beliefs? For some, it might feel like a tremor, but faith is resilient. It has faced new frontiers before and grown stronger. The discovery of life elsewhere could be a new beginning for our spiritual journey, a confirmation of faith on a cosmic scale. The universe would feel even more alive, inviting us to expand our understanding of the sacred. Long before telescopes, many spiritual traditions imagined a universe filled with other worlds and beings. In Islam, the Quran calls God the Lord of the worlds, hinting at life beyond Earth. Christian thinkers like Thomas Aquinas and C.S. Lewis saw no conflict between faith and the possibility of other worlds. For them, aliens didn't challenge faith, they expanded the story of creation. Hindu scriptures describe countless universes, or lokas, inhabited by a variety of beings. In this view, life on other planets isn't just possible, it's expected. Buddhism teaches of thousands of world systems and realms of existence, naturally decenters humanity, and encourages humility. Discovering alien life would simply confirm what these teachings have long suggested: the universe is vast and filled with diverse conscious beings. For many faiths, the cosmos is already a tapestry of life. Alien life would be a profound but not entirely unexpected revelation. Humanity's discoveries have often challenged our beliefs. We once thought Earth was the center of everything, until Copernicus and Galileo showed otherwise. This shift was a shock, resisted by many religious institutions, but faith adapted. The Bible's purpose was seen as spiritual, not scientific, and the universe became even more awe-inspiring. Darwin's theory of evolution brought another challenge, unsettling many by suggesting life evolved over millions of years. Again, faith found ways to reconcile, seeing evolution as a possible method of divine creation. In both cases, faith was not destroyed by science, it was stretched and enriched. These moments taught us to ask new questions and see the divine in a grander universe. Each discovery has deepened our sense of wonder. Faith and science, rather than enemies, have become partners in exploring the unknown. The universe's vastness invites us to expand our spiritual imagination, and so faith continues to grow alongside our understanding of the cosmos. The discovery of intelligent alien life would open a new chapter in our spiritual quest. Religious leaders would face profound questions. Does salvation extend beyond Earth? Do aliens have souls or their own spiritual traditions? We'd have to rethink what it means to be conscious, to have free will, to seek meaning. Theologians would search for principles that could reach across the stars. We'd wonder about the spiritual lives of these beings. Do they ask the same questions we do? Their faiths could be vastly different, shaped by their own worlds. Learning from them could transform our understanding of ourselves. These questions would inspire debate and reflection, pushing us toward a more universal theology. The act of asking would mark a new level of spiritual maturity for humanity. Discovering we're not alone could unite us, making our divisions seem small. We'd become Earthlings, sharing a single identity in a larger cosmic community. This could inspire global cooperation and a renewed sense of awe. Seeing life elsewhere would reaffirm the preciousness of all existence. It might inspire us to care more for our planet and each other. Our faith could expand, seeing the divine as the creative force of the entire cosmos. Our spiritual stories would grow to include new worlds and beings. The sacred would stretch to distant stars, magnifying faith to match the universe's vastness. When you look up at the night sky, remember, the act of wondering connects us to the great mystery. It's a humble, hopeful prayer, an acknowledgement of our place in a possibly shared sacred universe. You know, when I look up at the night sky, I'm reminded that discovery isn't just about gathering facts, it's about understanding who we are. We build telescopes, launch rovers, and send satellites sailing past the moon. Not because we have to, but because we're driven by something deep inside us. Curiosity. We could have chosen comfort, stayed within our boundaries, but from the first humans mapping constellations to the scientists decoding signals from distant stars, we chose wonder. We kept asking, what's out there? And in asking, what I really think we're searching for is connection, a sense of belonging in this vast universe. Imagine for a moment if we discover life on a world like K218b. If we see alien oceans or clouds swirling with microbial breath, it's not just a scientific milestone, it's like holding up a mirror to ourselves. Because when we search for others, I believe we're really searching for meaning, for a place in the cosmic story. Are we a lonely spark in the dark or one among billions? This is about more than aliens. It's about the miracle of life itself. The force that shaped our world, our minds, our dreams. If life can arise on distant shores, then maybe, just maybe, we're not alone. And maybe our greatest task is to protect life, here and wherever we find it. In the end, the universe isn't just something we explore. It's a story we're part of. The sky isn't the limit, it's the beginning. So tonight, look up. Let the stars remind you what we find out there might change everything we know about ourselves. Stay curious, stay human, and keep reaching.